Good morning, guys. So if you're new here, my name is Kayla. If you're not new, always happy to have you. Thanks for coming back. So today is a really fun and exciting video for me. And I've been waiting for it for so long. My dad and I are going to test drive some cars and look at some cars today because I need a new car really badly. I have to run some errands later today, so maybe that's when I'll take you along and really show you how bad Nessie is, because she's not great. She's about to kick the bucket. So yeah, we've known for a while that I need a new car. And then we made that a goal for 2020 and it's not happening. We probably won't bring anything home today. This will be more like just like a look and see what's out there, and then in the next couple of weeks we'll actually go and do the damn thing. But I'm very excited. I've never like gone to test drive cars or to really like look at a dealership before. My mom got a car 2 years ago and I don't even think I was home. I think I was at school when she got this car. My sister got a car, a Jeep, last year, like a year ago, and I wasn't around when that happened. I don't know how I missed that, but yeah, so I don't really know what the experience is like. I'm so excited. My car is so bad and I need a new one so badly. So yeah, so I'm gonna get ready and I think I have like 10 minutes until we have to leave, 10-20 minutes. So I'm gonna go put a little bit of makeup on and get ready to go. Just like the slightest bit nervous about today. I've obviously never done this before and like really bad at negotiating things like business, and I don't want to feel like obligated to buy something today. Like I don't think, like my dad obviously won't let that happen, but I'm also interested to see what it's like to buy a car and go like test drive cars in COVID time, because normally the person comes with you. So I've heard that they're not coming with you. We're leaving. We're getting in the car. Actually, I'm leaving my house. I'm never gonna get in the car. Messy this morning. So it's been a little bit since I checked in with you. We just got back from the car dealership and we were there. Got there at 10 and we got back here at like 1. It's almost 1:30 now. And I bought a car, which I didn't think would happen today, but it did. I test drove for about 2 hours. I only drove 3 cars and I test drove 3 of them, and one I liked a lot more than all the other ones, and she's in my price range. She's actually a lot cheaper than I thought she was gonna be. So I got a 2017 Ford Fusion and I am very excited about that. It is such an upgrade from the car I have right now. It's got leather interior, heated seats, and aux cord. Push to start. She's super beautiful. So I am going to do a car tour in this video once she comes home. But right now we just ordered lunch. So it's about 1:30. We're supposed to go pick her up at 3 and bring her home. So I actually have to go clean out my car, Nessie, because we are trading her in. So Nessie's last ride is coming up. It's gonna be a little bit nostalgic, a little bit sad. Nessie was my grandfather's car, so, but Ford Fusion, baby, leave me some names. Nessie up middle of the driveway, treatment for her last park. So that's my girl, my little Ness. She's gonna be no more. So this is Nessie's interior. It is nothing to write home about. She's super old. CD port. She's a little bit gross because she's old. So I'm just grabbing all of the stuff that I had in here. So This was my aux for the past 3 years, was this JBL Bluetooth speaker. We're ready to leave and go get the car. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm gonna have a new car. I can't wait. Okay guys, it's been a couple days. It's been probably like 4 days since I last checked in with you guys about the car, and it's finally time for the car tour, the new car tour. So we're in Fiona the Ford Fusion. I just got off of work. I'm gross and I'm tired, so that's really good. I'm gonna turn you guys around and just show you what the interior looks like, and then later today when I get home we'll actually talk about why I chose Fiona over all the other cars that I saw. This is the interior. The whole interior is actually leather, which is super nice and feels very luxurious. She has this little panel and menu here, all these fancy things that I can figure out. I have the remote, the whatchamacallit, steering wheel controls for music and for the phone. This keypad here controls that screen. Yes, I'm listening to the Zootopia soundtrack. Judge me not. This one controls that screen over there. And then we have this huge dashboard. It is a push start. Got a little button there. The phone keypad over here, I can dial. I can do my phone, figure out how I'm getting my media. So if I need music or anything, I can do Bluetooth or USB. These are all my heat controls. It has heated seats, an AC that actually works, so we're winning. Just some cup holders here. That's the fob. This is like the coolest part of my car, I'm not even gonna lie to you. The gear shift is actually a knob, so I can just turn it between reverse and park. We have a backup camera. Okay, so we have a compartment in there, but this folds down somehow. And oh, there it is. So then I have another little organizer compartment there. That's my fob for work. We have the back seat. There are 2 more cup holders in there, leather all around. And yeah, she's super comfortable to drive in. I love it. I mean, pretty much anything in the world would have been an upgrade from Nessie the Nissan, as much as I loved her. But this car definitely feels super luxurious and nice to drive, actually having functional, more modern features. I love being able to listen to my own music, having an aux cord, which I feel like who doesn't have an aux cord, but I didn't have an aux cord. So that's definitely a plus. The push start. It also is remote start, so I can start my car from my office and it's cooled down by the time I get here. Love seeing how many miles until I'm on empty, so I don't panic go to the gas station like I used to. But yeah, super nice, super, I don't know. It's got a great interior. It's super comfortable to drive in. She's super fast. She speeds up really, really fast. But yeah, so that's the inside of my car. And then when we get home, we can talk about why I picked Fiona, because she's beautiful. Hi guys, so you just saw my new car tour of Fiona the Ford. I didn't get to vlog a ton in this video, so sorry, I'm sitting on the floor of my living room. I wanted to just sit down with you guys and talk a little bit about why I picked the Ford and my car buying experience during COVID and everything, because I was definitely uncertain about that going in. So when I got there, basically I kind of sat down with the guy at the desk with my dad, and we kind of told him what we were looking for. So a sedan, we did want something newer but still used our budget. But he showed us a couple of different options that he had, and some of them were a little over budget, so we didn't really look at those, but there were some that were a little over, a little under, that were within like the wiggle room range. So I test drove 3 cars. I test drove the Chevy Trax, a 2017 Ford Fusion, which is Fiona, and then I also test drove a 2019 Chevy Cruze. So I would say one of the funnest things about buying a car right now is during the test drive, no one from the dealership goes with you because of COVID. They just give you the keys and let you go and come back. And also, like, I feel like our guy would have let us do it anyway because he was super trusting. And my parents had bought cars from him before, but he basically just gave us the keys and we're like, you got enough gas to get you this far, do whatever you want. So it was in my town, so it was very local. My dad and I kind of knew the route that we wanted to go. So I did take them all on the highway, back roads, downtown, and like our main busy route, like Route 1. So yeah, I test drove all 3 of them. So I'll just go quickly through the pros and cons of both. Chevy Cruze was the newest. It still had about 30,000 miles on it, which is the same as my Focus. So it had a lot of miles on it. It was new. It was like a little over budget. It was very like high tech in the console. My mom has a Chevy, so I knew it had Apple CarPlay, which was something I was interested in, but it was almost a little too high tech for me. Like, it wasn't like a car screen, it was literally like an iPad screen, and I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for all that. Cloth interior, a light interior, so I wasn't super thrilled about that. Like, I knew it would get dirty really quickly. Also, I found with like the Chevys, they weren't as smooth as a ride. It almost jolted a little bit. It didn't like accelerate as smoothly as the Ford did. So the Cruze I liked but I didn't love. It's probably my second favorite car. The Chevy Trax was a small SUV. It was a very small compact SUV, and it like looked pretty big on the outside, but inside it was small. And at first I kind of liked like the coziness of it and the crampedness of it, but getting into the other cars, I kind of started to think like, I think this has less interior space than my Nissan does, and I wasn't sure how I felt about that. But that one was the same kind of thing. It was a little bit like jolty. It wasn't as smooth of a ride, and that one had a lot less miles on it, so that was probably like the best deal for the price. It was a 2017. It had like 16,000 miles on it, had Apple CarPlay, and it was an SUV, but I just didn't love it. It was all-wheel drive, so it was good for like the snow and the weather, but it just wasn't as smooth of a ride. And that's kind of the biggest thing for me. Interior was fine, but it did not have a lot of space up front. Then I test drove the Ford Focus. No, I keep wanting to say Ford Focus. Ford Fusion, which is Fiona, which you saw, and just from like getting inside and seeing that it was a push start, the knob gear shift really sold me. I was like, this just feels like a really, really nice car. The leather interior. I did not at first love the dash with all the buttons on it, but now that I know how they work, I'm like, fine. And I think it's not any different than any other car. Like, I don't think its computer system is that different than Apple CarPlay. And it just drove super smoothly. It was quiet, it was fast, it accelerated super easily, it was a super smooth ride, and it just was super comfortable to sit like in the car. I felt like I had enough storage compartments, I had enough cup holders, I felt like the back seat was like roomy enough if I had friends in there. I just felt like I had a spot to put everything I needed to. It still had an aux cord. Like, the seats were so freaking comfortable. Like, I love the seats in my car. Like, I just want to drive all the time now because I have this new car. But I definitely, I mean, it was only my second car, but I knew already I liked it better than the Chevy Trax. And I had a feeling that I was gonna like that one the best, but I wanted to try the Cruze anyway, just in case. And after driving the Cruze, I like for sure knew that the Fusion was my favorite. After all of that, I decided that I wanted to bring Fiona home. After having her for a couple of days and driving her around a little bit more, she still drives super smooth. The controls and everything are pretty easy once you get the hang of it. There are a lot of features that I still haven't figured out that she has. So she's very like, feels very high-tech, very luxury for a not luxury price, I don't think. It seemed like a very good deal for the bells and whistles of this car that I was getting. And she's a 2017, she had 30,000 miles on her, and so I think she's in pretty good shape. I don't know, something just about it was just a feeling in my gut, and like, if you know me, I can't make decisions to save my life. So when I got back to the dealership and I was like, I liked the Ford the best, that's when you know it's legit. And I feel really serious because I would not commit and make a decision if I wasn't 100% sure, because I can never make a decision unless I'm 100% sure. So that is my video on how I got a new car. We will have a mini vlog with Fiona the Ford Fusion. I love her so much. I'm super grateful for my parents who, you know, helped me with the car, helped me figure out how to get a car. My dad took me to get the car. And my dad's been super helpful too, just like going to pick up the registration. We're gonna go get it inspected tomorrow. We have some maintenance coming tomorrow too to get done on it. So they've been super helpful and they've been awesome, and I'm very, very grateful for them. Very grateful for this car. It's gonna be so good, and I love just having one less stress that my car is gonna die any day now. So, knock on wood, God willing. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun, obviously, getting this car and this video done for you guys. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe before you leave, because a bunch of fun stuff is coming. And yeah, if you have any questions about the cars or car buying things, leave me a comment. Go find me on Instagram. Just go say hey, whatever you're feeling. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Okay, bye guys.